Good evening. Welcome to the January 3rd Clark County Fire District 6 Board of Fire Commissioners meeting. I'd like to call this regular meeting to order and ask that you join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. This time I'd ask for any additions to the agenda.
None here.
None here.
None here.
We'll need to read and approve, post as necessary, the minutes of the December 21st, 2022 workshop and regular meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you. Correspondence this evening, I didn't see any uploaded to our packet. Citizen communication, citizens viewing this evening's meeting. You can communicate directly with the board using the YouTube chat feature. That inbox will be monitored throughout this evening's meeting. Committee reports, health and safety.
No report this meeting.
Okay. Risk management group, looks like a meeting January 4th.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We're meeting tomorrow, yes.
All right. And the fairgrounds fire facility meeting is January 18th?
Yes.
Okay. Moving on to the consent agenda.
I'm looking. Took a look at the mutual aid incidents.
Mm-hmm.
We certainly, Vancouver got their money's worth. Move for approval.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Chief's report.
So there's, first thing is personal action report. There's quite a number of personal actions, but Bartek, Hodgson, Scott, Dunnigan all have 9 years of service. Hathaway, Russell, Mitchum, Smith, Smith all have 8 years of service. Culver, Seppi, Lawson, Losbeck, 7 years of service. Haugen, Schaefer, Legato, Pfeiffer, 3 years of service. Haynes, 1 year of service. And we accepted Elijah Page's resignation effective 0800 January 5th.
Alrighty.
So Elijah will be returning back to the sheriff's office. He just reiterated that he really is grateful for the opportunity at District 6. Loved working here, but wanted to return to the sheriff's for family purposes.
Okay. All right. Facilities update report.
I don't think we have one tonight.
We have a meeting tomorrow morning. I'll know more tomorrow.
Could you report just a little bit on the water damage for Commissioner Haynes for tomorrow's risk management?
Sure. During the ice event, we had a sheet of ice on the roof that, as it thawed, created a water dam under the ice, and as it started to melt, it just backed up into under the shingles and caused quite a bit of damage in the dorm and in one office on the south side. Had the insurance adjusters out this afternoon. We had a service master come in the day that it happened, and they've been trying it out for the last week. They're going to open up some small holes in the walls tomorrow to test to see how much, if they have any humidity or any water damage inside the walls, so we can avoid growing any bad bacteria or anything inside the walls, especially considering they're occupied spaces all the time. It's a big deal to us, so we want to make sure that that's taken care of. So yeah, there'll be an insurance claim, most likely. I don't know the dollar figure yet, obviously, but it's going to be somewhat substantial. So
Thank you. Any questions, Rocky? He's good for tomorrow. Okay. COVID-19
All
update.
good, thank you.
Okay. COVID-19 update.
I just wanted to give you the year-end report for COVID. In the county, we're down 19% this year. In the state, we're up 10%, so our county's doing pretty good. And then for influenza, everybody in the state is in the high level, high activity level.
Okay. Thank you. Old business, I didn't see anything listed in the packet for old business.
None.
With that, I'd ask that the board move into executive session. This will be in accordance with RCW 42.30.140. It's related to collective bargaining issues and negotiations. The executive session should last 15 minutes until
6:20?
6:20. Thank you. Okay. board met in executive session and took no action. Moving on to new business, election of board officers committee assignments. I know at last meeting we assigned our board chair and vice chair. At this time, I think I'd like to make a motion that we maintain our same committee assignments in 2023.
I second that.
Motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 All right, thank you. Labor Management 2022.
Sorry, go to the.
Looks like number 9.
So I think sometimes when we meet with the board, the things that staff presents to the board are only things that are issues or things that we need help working through, that kind of thing. But I think we forget to tell you about how full the glass is. It's more than half full most of the time, and those relationships are good, and we do work through things, and any situation that we don't work through is manageable. But I wanted to put a little focus on all the positive things that we've worked on and come through together with both the local and the staff in labor management in 2020. Because I don't think I've done a good job to the board promoting what those good things are. So we had a number of grievances resolved. Under grievance resolution, you'll see that we resolved a grievance regarding blue card for the classification plan. We resolved a grievance regarding a technical writing requirement for the classification plan. Resolved a grievance regarding tuition reimbursement, callback procedures, TRT scheduling, and a seniority issue for the lateral hires. So all those grievances were resolved at the staff and labor level and through labor management discussions. For staffing in 2022, we staffed the fair this year with 2 career members. Those were paid overtime members. We have never staffed the fair with more than 1 paid overtime position, so that was new and discussed and brought forward through labor management. We added and trained members to grow this peer support program. In the past, we've always had 6 members on the team, and we increased that to 10 because we saw the value in that program, and we did that with labor management. We presented a proposal for an intern program to labor. We provided the lateral recruits with a pump academy during the academy. We've never done that in the past, so these laterals came out of the academy ready to go to work. We've updated a number of, and then for SOGs, policies, rules, and regs, we redrafted the educational SOG with the local so that people could know how to put in education requests and make that an easier process. We developed a crew sense SOG with approval of the local for ease of scheduling. We updated a number of policies, updated the rules and regs, and together we wrote a fit for duty policy for our members. For wellness, we solicited input from all the members in a survey format to purchase station shoes to support the Healthy In, Healthy Out initiative, which is a Washington State Council of Firefighters initiative. We added a wellness check-in to help members with career resiliency. This was a new benefit to the CBA. We also added blood draws that they could do at district facilities and on duty to enhance their wellness program experience. For CBA negotiations, we supported the union soliciting a shift change at 7 a.m. rather than 8 a.m. They did that through a survey process, and overwhelmingly the body wanted to stay at 8 a.m., so that's where we were. We renegotiated Article 12, which needed some changes with some of the new articles adopted in the CBA. We adjusted the time requirements in the CBA, allowing new members to use a shorter amount of comp time to supplement their holiday leave so they could get a full 24-hour shift. We selected a new member to the SCBA program through the union's recommendation, and we worked together through the number of mandatory vaccination mandates that were put before the district. In general, we worked together with the local, and together we passed the EMS levy. We accommodated BC write-outs for members desiring to move into the position. This program models our current officer write-out program. We worked together closely with the local to support Joe Killian's family, the department, and the community for his line of duty desk service. We added TRT drill assignments to crew sense to alleviate some of the scheduling issues we were having, and we identified proper channels to get information to the board from both labor and management through communications and labor and management. A number of these items were agreed upon by both labor and management without either side having to give up or bargain or trade something, because when we went through these positive things that we changed, all of these were for the betterment of the district. And so, like I said, I just think it's really important that we highlight to the board the positive things that are happening within labor management too, because there's a lot more than the obstacles.
Great. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for taking the time to highlight the successes that you were jointly able to partner on in 2022. It's quite a list here. Moving on to intern program under new business.
It's been a desire of the board for about the last 3 years to have us work on and develop an intern program. A lot of that stemmed from when we transferred the former volunteer program into a support services program. So the district has worked on developing that program. In August of 2022, we brought that to labor management with a draft of that program, and at that time, they were concerned about the increased workload, but we agreed to keep it on the labor management agenda to discuss it monthly thereafter and make comments and questions throughout that time. When we brought it back monthly without much input from the local, and then we asked for comments to be made by January 1st, because our idea was that this would be implemented for this summer to pick up interns within the cadet program. Late December, we were notified from the local that they did not have interest in this program, and so I wanted to bring it before the board, since it was a directive of the board to develop.
We did ask that a program get developed, and I think that the one that was presented had a lot of thought, a lot of work went into that, and I appreciate that. With that said, I've got to say that I'm pretty disappointed. I was hoping that we could get some of our cadets into some sort of an intern program and keep them with the district. President Reese did respond and said, we hope this response from the local will put a stop to this program. And with that said, I can't see a lot of value in going forward at this time with the program. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I'll make this my comments. I would understand the response we got from the local, and we'll respect that. And I would love to see in the future if we could do something collaboratively with an intern program. But for now, if that's what the local's at, then I'll respect that, and we'll delay any sort of intern program for right now.
Yeah, I would agree as well. I appreciate the effort that was placed in the development of the program. I do see a lot of value in the program, and respect the locals' wishes as well. And I don't think that all of the energy was lost. Perhaps in the future there'll be an opportunity for a program like this. So, thank you. Roundtable, good to the order.
Well, I just wanted to notify the board that I'll be in Kona January 11th through the 22nd. So, and then Chief Russell is also going on vacation about the same time. So we'll put Chief Schmidt in charge while we're gone. And that will be a board meeting.
Oh,
Night will be in there, but
Okay.
I believe Chief Russell and Newberry will be here for that board meeting.
great. Alrighty. Thank you.
Have fun.
Thank you.
Relax.
All right. Anything else on your end, Commissioner Haynes?
No, I appreciate you guys accommodating the virtual nature of the meeting. Thank you.
Yeah, you bet. With that, we'll need to authorize payment of current bills, pre-authorization transmittal, authorize monthly commissioner compensation.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
It's first meeting of 2023. Meeting's adjourned. We're just getting started. I was still thinking about an intern program.